This right here is salt. So you know what that means. This whole place is salt. Can you believe that? This entire thing. Look at the 360 on this right now. We got Transformers in Bolivia before GTA 6. We ended up talking about religion and Illuminati. I asked him how the circles were formed, and he said it was because of the pyramids. Yeah, this guy's on crack. We're gonna lick this ground. Good morning from Uyuni, Bolivia. Today we are commencing the Uyuni Salt Flats tour, going all the way into Chile, to San Pedro de Atacama, in about 3 days. So today is going to be the first episode of a 3-day sort of series where we do the Uyuni Salt Flats tour and cross from Bolivia into Chile. If you're new here, my name's Kalim and I am documenting my journey across the world. I'm an Australian Muslim travel creator and I hope to share this beautiful world with the world. So right now we're going to go meet our crew, get our 4x4 and then go do this salt flat tour and I don't know, see some cool stuff. So let's go check it out now. What's crazy about Uyuni is that they have this, and if you've ever been to South Korea you know exactly what this is. It's coffee in a bag. I don't know how it ended up here in the middle of Bolivia. There must be a few Korean tourists, but this right here saved me in Korea. This, put some banana milk in, brother, with the ice, oh my goodness, it was delicious. So we're gonna give it a go after, what, like maybe a year and a half? Unfortunately the shop that sold it didn't actually sell the ice cups that you put it in as well, but I guess it happens. Not everything can make it across. And we're gonna drink this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we got a Land Cruiser, come on. V8, Salt Life. Brother, hiking pack's going up top. But this is our boss man right here. Check this out, we have made it to somewhere in Uyuni. It's only been a short drive, however, we've come to this little artist area. Check this out. Thank you very much for supporting. Appreciate art, Uyuni, Bolivia. So this guy looks like he built, oh, you can't actually see his Instagram, wow. It's been blocked off. This guy built a bunch of Transformers. So we've just been briefed. There's our car over there. I ended up copying some sunglasses because he said that it can damage your eyes and whatnot, the salt flats. But yeah, we got it started and we're getting the day going and I don't know what's going on here, man. Look at this. That is insane, man. We got Transformers in Bolivia before GTA 6. What is this? Yeah, check this guy out. He looks a bit too familiar. I don't know where I know him from. But yeah, however, we are going to take our car now. We're going to ideally just go drive to the salt flats. But I would like to thank the sponsor of this video, Yasim. They're the reason why I'm able to stay connected and upload these very videos every single day. If you are planning a trip, I would highly suggest using their global plan and use my code KALIM15 for 15% off your first purchase. Link in bio. So this little spot just here is just a poor spot. So right here you can see this train tracks. However, just over here is a sort of graveyard of trains, retired trains that they've just, I guess it's just a resting spot now. You can take photos, you can buy some things, I don't know, you can check it all out. It's pretty interesting. But we yeah, we're on a mission. We're gonna get in the car now and we ideally just gonna go straight to the salt flats. I just want a good car ride, get there, and that's it. I want to start the salt flats tour. I don't really care about trains. I mean, trains are cool, trains are awesome. Trains are so cool. Check out the lineup. Brother, if this was any of the Aussie Lebanese community, they would be loving this, bro. All these Land Cruisers, fire out the patrol, got everything here. Not bad, eh? So we've made it to our lunch spot. However, this right here is salt. So you know what that means. Tastes like salt. The only problem is I don't know how many people have licked that. I hope not many. That spot looked pretty clean, but the whole walls are all made of salt. And the tables as well. The tables and chairs are made of salt, so I'm not going to lick those because it's a bit gross compared to the wall. The wall, I'm sure it has been licked less times. Potentially licked, but less, I would say. about to head into a salt refinery now. We just had a little explanation here of what this is. Turns out the salt in Bolivia is full of lithium and borax, which he said the borax was what's used to make your plastic shoes, and lithium, obviously we can't eat it, so that's why you got to refine it, and that's what's inside here. So this is inside where I don't know what they do here, to be honest. They get the salt, they put it in here, they mix it with iodine. It's 1 to 1,000 ratio, iodine to salt. They refine it, goes to refined salt, comes over here, such as they use this heat. They get these bags and they like do the heat to seal it up with the fire, and then you have salt that you can eat. And then check this out. These right here, these salt complexes, these things, on the surface of the salt, like imagine this is the surface of the salt, it's actually underneath, and it's like kind of there. It's very interesting stuff. And here we have like a big map of the way that we're going. So we're gonna come all the way down here somehow, and then get out of Bolivia. But now it is time for lunch, so let's go get a munch. See this double-story building? The more I look, the more I realise the salt's probably structural. Look at this. That right there is salt. I don't know if there's an inside layer, but that could very well be the structure of the building. That's so interesting. Alright, we've made it to the Salt Flats. Well, Salt Flats. Pretty cool. Glad I got the glasses. Gonna put the glasses on. Welcome to the Uyuni Salt Flats. Check this out. This spot is huge. Huge, man. All directions. You got mountains on every side. And he also said that the mountains he actually uses to tell him where the direction is. So north is that way, south is the other way, yada yada yada. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, this is huge, man. This is unreal. It's just vast land. It's like anime right now. Oh yeah, check this. The only thing is that it is dry season, so unfortunately we're not getting that glossy water where you can see the reflection, which is what I thought we were coming to, but however, that was not the case. Right now what I'm doing is I'm walking and I see a lot of road tracks, right? However, I have put it into my mind that I'm going to lick it to test if it truly is salt. Because on this channel, we do one thing, and that is explore and understand. So I cannot prove to you right now that this is salt. I'm not sure if it is. It could just be white sand. It could be something rather. The only way to prove it is if I try it. Okay. Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna lick this, man. I don't want to do this anymore. That piece looks like it's lickable, though. That is, yeah. Oh, here we go. Salt. Can confirm that is salt. This whole place is salt. Can you believe that? This entire thing. Look at the 360 on this right now. The entire place is salt. That is unreal. Dr. Kalim does research and he finds out that this place is salt. How did they not know that before? That is incredible. Alright, that's it for today. I don't know. I'm joking. Yeah, let's go check something else out. So it turns out this little section right here, all this used to be a hotel, or at least still is, but they had some problems with waste and everything and people not taking care of it properly. However, now I'm pretty sure it's all good. And then, yeah, you have a massive flag section where you have all the flags of the world. I wonder if Australia's there, or Lebanon. I guess we're about to find out. In absolutely all of these flags, there is no Australia or Lebanon, which is insane. I guess Lebanon kind of makes sense, but I don't know which Lebanese is there. Oh, you got English. There you go. But no Lebanon, which makes sense. No Australia, which I'm surprised with. Because there's a lot of Australians in South America. It's crazy.
This?
Oh, sorry.
It was making its own gravity, and it is
We got pyramids
everywhere.
in the salt.
Yeah, but not like the same
Check this out.
size. Could be a bit smaller. Or next year, this is gonna be a reason to find a circle.
Yeah, this guy's on crack. Want to see something cool? Oh. Nice. Nice. Our tour guide is definitely interesting. We end up talking about religion and Illuminati and how it naturally formed the circles and the triangles and number 3, and I don't know what kind of tour we're on right now, but I asked him how the circles were formed and he said it was because of the pyramids. Guy's got to be smoking something. I don't know what. I don't want none of it. But yeah, there's all these sort of circles right here. If you see, like, it goes small, then bigger, then bigger, then bigger, then bigger, bigger. That is showing the direction, and when it is foggy and it snowed here before, or when the clouds are out, you can't see the mountains. They actually use these sort of circles to guide them as well. And then what's interesting about these circles is they're kind of hollow. So you step through and look at that. All that comes up. You got crystallized salt there. Oh, it's pretty cool. Oh, yeah, you kind of fall into it. Oh, no, it's pretty solid. Yeah, so here's the thing. Whatever this is. Oh wow, it just looks like a piece of cloth which caused these ripples of the circles, which now guide the direction. I kind of believe that, but I don't know what else he was talking about. He said Noah got stuck in the desert for 40 days. And then, I don't know, he drank wine, he got drunk. I don't know which religion he's speaking on, but hey, who knows? We're out here, we trust him with our life right now. He's our only way out, so gotta take him seriously for a little bit. He's also wearing cool bunny hoodie. I don't know what it is. So we've got these little holes in the ground. Check this out, filled with water. And then, oh, check it out. The way that it is all developing these little hexagons. The polygon, which means Illuminati somehow. You guys heard that? Oops, check that out. I didn't realise I was that loud. Also, when we're trying to learn how these hexagons were formed, it's because they're not hexagons, they're polygons. And because when you look at flies' eyes, or you see bubbles when they connect, or the bees, the hive, that's the reason. There's no actual reason to it, or at least that's what we've been told. I'm sure there probably is a reason as to why there's all this hexagon shape. However, we are getting a deep insight tour. This is not your usual, factual information one. It's more of maybe a holistic approach to tourism. But we're learning. Don't know what we're learning, but we're learning. Check this out as well. It's all hollow underneath. Like, step on it and then boom. Oh, check that out. Look at the crystals on that. Oh, nice. So we're taking photos with the miniature dinosaur over there. I don't really know what's going on. Got some interesting photos though. However, I think you can't just pick up the salt and eat it. You need to actually get down and lick the floor. And this one seems a lot cleaner, so we're gonna lick this ground. You ready? Yeah, salt. Salt, can confirm. That is salt. Salty salt. Yeah. The whole thing is salt. I heard it's like 210 meters deep, which is crazy.
Not so far. Make
This little dinosaur and the photo shoot. Welcome to Incahuasi. Here it is. The Cactus Island. You know why it's called that? Just go because it's got cactus. Got a little ticket office here. Look at this. It's birds, dead birds. It's pretty interesting. But yeah, 30 Bolivianos and you get a ticket to enter to do a route all the way up and around. So here we have a map. This whole thing is the salt flats, and this, boom, right there is where we are. We are right in the center of the salt flats, in this little cactus tourism spot. So it's literally just cactus area in the middle of the salt flats, like directly in the center. It's full of cactus. He said as well this is coral. So at one point this was underwater, which is pretty interesting. Yeah, this is interesting. Thing is, we got to test if it's actually cactus. Yep, that's cactus. Confirmed. Don't need to press it anymore. But yeah, look how many there are. Do you know what the problem is with cactus? They look so soft. Like, look at this guy. Look at him. He's just asking for a hug, you know? Like, that does not look sharp at all. And I'm puffed. I know as well, this is so sharp. Yeah. Even just touching that. Insane. Oh, so you may be wondering why I'm so puffed out. It's because I'm climbing up. But also, it's way above sea level. I think it's almost like 4,000 meters up, which is crazy for this like vast landscape to be this high above sea level. But hey, it's pretty cool. I've never seen anything like it. There's all the land cruisers going along. Yeah, it's quite unique. And just like that, we have summited the island. This is insane, bro. Any direction you look, it goes for ages across the salt flats. Yeah. And then just some random cactus island just in the middle right here. What does this sign say? Oh, the sun's right. Plaza Juan de Agosta. Ritual Aymara. Some Pachamama Madre Tierra. Okay. Pachamama is basically, I think, the religion. Pachamama's earth. Pachamama's Mother Earth. And I'm not sure if it was here. The guide said that it's not here, but I don't know if he was... I don't know, but they used to believe in human sacrifices, which is insane. Like, they would sacrifice humans to the earth for something rather. And now they, instead of sacrificing humans, they sacrifice llamas. So if you saw my video in La Paz, you would know when we went to the witches market, they actually sell llama fetuses that are used for good luck. You burn them and used for good luck. Which obviously, I don't agree with it. I don't believe in that. But it's pretty interesting how they've gone from human sacrifices to llama sacrifices and everything in between. I don't really know. But this island's pretty cool, I will say. The world is absolutely unreal, man. It's beautiful. There's this little archway and a sort of cave system just randomly here. Check all this out. I'm sure you could probably go down there, and I'm sure you could probably walk on that arch. However, we will prioritize our safety. This is probably not the spot to collapse, I would say. Yeah, it's a weird island, man. Like, it's just completely isolated from everything else and just has cactuses on it. So I wonder what happened at some point to where either the cactuses were brought here or they got isolated here. Because if you see, like, down there the mountains, there is nothing on it. I'm sure the terrain is probably similar, but it missed out on the cactuses and I guess this coral, which is weird that you can call this coral. Like, all of this stuff is coral in the middle of the Uyuni Salt Flats, which makes zero sense. But it also makes a lot of sense because once upon a time it was underwater. So there's that. Okay, so we got the map here again. If you can see, obviously we are right here. However, turn around here, we got an interactive map. So check this out. When I look at the map and I look at the map, I would pinpoint us probably on this one or somewhere even regions over here. But yeah, it's pretty central. I feel like that's way too close to there. Feels like it's a bit more over here, but can't be perfect, you know. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. Check this out. So that's the island of the cactus. We have come to a new spot in the middle of absolutely nowhere once again. However, this time we've been sent off to enjoy the sunset. As you can see over here. So I've decided to walk in this direction. Just find a spot to chill. And I guess just watch the sun go down. This is unreal, man. And just like that, the sun has left us for the day. Inshallah, we will see you tomorrow. Ideally coming from the same way. I hope you don't come from the other side. No, I hope you come from the other side. I hope you don't pop up from that side, because that would not be ideal. The sunset. It's nice. And that has been day one of the Uyuni tour. Now, we've come to a hotel. I have 2 beds for whatever reason. We ended up eating dinner. It was a bit of a drive at night, but not much else happened after sunset. And now we're here. We're here for the night, and then tomorrow we commence day 2 of the Uyuni tour. If you enjoyed, it would mean the world if you're able to subscribe, as it'll allow me to continue sharing this beautiful world with the world. However, that is all from me, and I'll see you tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum. Now this is an interesting lake.
Oh, why is it so warm?
That is really warm. Llama have child in stomach. Llama get killed. Take fetus. For the next spot as well is when NASA actually went and they tested the soil and the land because it's similar to Mars. That is formed by the wind and sand. We have this guy. Oh! Oh! Calm it down, brother. Oh!